Sometimes the simplest words of faith carry the most powerful results. Imagine a single prayer so strong that it changes your financial destiny forever. The moment you speak it with belief, something begins to shift, not just around you, but within you. This is not about magic or luck. It's about divine alignment, the point where your faith connects with God's promise of abundance. Sometimes life feels heavy with struggle, bills to pay, needs to meet, dreams that seem so far away, but deep down there's a truth many forget. The power to change your financial destiny is already inside you, waiting to be awakened through faith. Imagine a single prayer so powerful that it can open the doors of abundance instantly. It's scary to think that something so simple, one sincere moment of faith, can completely turn your life around. Yet that is the mystery of divine power. When you believe, truly believe, heaven begins to respond. This prayer is not a spell or superstition. It is a declaration of trust between you and the Creator, who owns all wealth in the universe. Every coin, every note, every opportunity belongs to Him. When you pray from your heart, you are not begging for money. You are connecting to the source of all creation, the one who can bless you beyond measure. The words you speak in prayer are not just sounds. They carry energy, faith, and intention. When your words come from gratitude and deep belief, they send a vibration through the spiritual world. God listens to the heart that speaks with honesty, not with greed. And when that heart says, "Lord, you are my provider, I trust you, bless me abundantly so that I may bless others," then the flow of blessings begins. Many people pray, but very few believe in what they say. They repeat prayers mechanically, without expectation. But this kind of prayer, the one filled with pure belief, needs to be spoken only once, because one moment of true faith is more powerful than 1,000 empty words. The universe begins to rearrange itself in your favor when your heart aligns with divine truth. You might not see instant results, but unseen forces start working on your behalf. Doors open that you didn't even know existed. People who can help you appear at the right time. Ideas that can generate income suddenly come to mind. What you thought was impossible begins to unfold quietly. The reason this is so powerful and even a little frightening is that most people underestimate the strength of faith. They think wealth only comes through endless struggle, forgetting that everything starts in the mind and spirit. God never created you to live in lack or fear. He designed you to prosper, to rise, to live abundantly. But He also wants you to trust Him completely. When you finally surrender your worries, when you stop chasing and start believing, you invite miracles. Money, opportunities, and prosperity start to chase you instead. Many people give up just before their breakthrough. They pray, then doubt, then complain, and close the very door they opened. Faith doesn't work that way. True faith holds on even when nothing seems to happen. It whispers, "I know it's coming," and waits with peace. That peace is the sign that your prayer has been received. When you rest in trust, you create space for abundance to enter. The prayer doesn't only change your situation, it changes you. It transforms fear into confidence, worry into hope, and lack into overflow. But remember, wealth is not just money. It's peace, health, purpose, and the ability to make a difference in someone's life. When you receive abundance from God, it's not for selfish gain. It's to spread goodness, to lift others, and to be a channel of divine generosity. That's when money becomes meaningful, when it flows through you, not just to you. So when you say this prayer, don't say it with desperation. Say it with calm trust, knowing that what you ask for is already on its way. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and speak from your soul. God, I trust you completely. You are my source. I open my hands and my heart to receive the blessings you have prepared for me. Bless me abundantly so that I may bless others. Guide me, strengthen me, and let my life be a reflection of your grace. I receive your abundance now with gratitude and faith. Then let go of the worry. Don't repeat it again and again in doubt. Speak it once, believe it, and walk in faith. Watch how the energy of that prayer begins to shape your path. You might notice small signs first: a bill paid unexpectedly, a friend offering help, a job opportunity appearing suddenly, or even a new idea that sparks financial growth. Don't ignore these signs. They are the first drops of the rain of blessings that is coming your way. Every act of gratitude, every moment of belief strengthens that flow. Keep your heart thankful and your mind open. The more grateful you are, the faster your blessings grow. It's almost unbelievable how quickly things can change once you align with divine energy. The same person who once struggled can suddenly find peace, stability, and growth. The same hands that once felt empty can now give generously. That's the real miracle, not just that you become rich, but that your spirit becomes free. So yes, it's scary not because it's impossible, but because it's that simple. One prayer, spoken with truth and faith, can open the floodgates of wealth and opportunity. You don't need to chase money, you need to chase belief. And when belief takes root in your heart, the world around you begins to shift. Every need will be met, every dream will find a way, and you'll realize that God never forgot you. He was just waiting for you to trust Him enough to receive. It is truly amazing how one sincere prayer, spoken with full faith, can unlock blessings beyond imagination. Many people live their whole lives believing that wealth only comes through hard work and endless struggle, forgetting that true abundance begins with faith. Faith is not just a feeling, it is a spiritual law that activates divine energy. When you believe deeply that God is your provider, you stop depending on circumstances and start depending on the source of all things. The moment you let go of fear and say, God, I trust you completely. Provide for me in your way. That is the moment when heaven begins to move on your behalf. You may not see it immediately, but things start shifting. Opportunities begin to find you. People who can bless you cross your path. New ideas come to your mind. It's like invisible hands start working in your favor. That's the hidden power of prayer, silent but unstoppable. This prayer is not some secret formula for quick money. It's a spiritual awakening. It reminds you that everything you desire already exists and that God has unlimited resources. You are not asking Him for something impossible. You are asking Him to release what is already yours by divine right. When you pray with this understanding, your energy changes. You stop begging and start receiving. You no longer doubt because you know your words carry power. The scary part is realizing that you've had this power all along. The power to create, attract, and manifest abundance through faith-filled speech. Every word you speak carries vibration, and when spoken with belief, it goes straight into the spiritual realm, commanding the universe to align in your favor. Think of a farmer planting seeds. He cannot see the harvest on the first day, but he trusts the process. Similarly, when you pray once with full faith, you have already planted your seed of abundance. The more you trust, the faster it grows. But if you keep digging it up with doubt and fear, it can never bloom. Many people pray for blessings, but immediately start worrying again. They block their own miracle. That's why this one prayer must be said only once, but with complete surrender. Speak it as if you already have what you're asking for. Feel gratitude as if the blessing has already arrived. That emotion, That unshakable belief is what unlocks the doors of prosperity. It's scary because it's simple. We think miracles should be complicated, but divine laws are straightforward. Believe, speak, and receive. God has promised that whatever you ask for in faith, believing, you shall receive. When you take that seriously, you realize you don't need to beg, you only need to align. Alignment means trusting that God knows when and how to deliver your blessing. It may come through a new business idea, a promotion, a gift, or even a sudden debt cancellation. God's ways are beyond logic, but His timing is always perfect. Most people fail not because they lack opportunity, but because they lack faith. They allow fear to control their minds. Fear says it's too hard. Faith says with God all things are possible. Fear looks at the problem. Faith looks at the provider. And when your focus is on the provider, the problem starts shrinking. That's when miracles happen. You must learn to shift your focus from worry to worship. When you say, "Thank you, God, for blessing me," even before the blessing appears, you attract more blessings. Gratitude multiplies miracles. Money is not evil, it's energy. It flows where it's respected and used for good. When you ask God to bless you financially, you must also ask for wisdom to manage wealth, to give generously, and to use money as a tool to spread light. The purpose of divine abundance is not to make you proud, but to make you a blessing. When God sees that your intention is pure, not greed, but goodness, He releases more into your hands. That's when you stop living in survival mode and start living in overflow. So say this prayer from your heart. God, I trust you. You are my source of wealth and wisdom. Bless me abundantly so that I may bless others. Remove all fear from my heart and fill me with faith. I open my life to receive your blessings now. Once you say it, believe it's done. Don't worry about when or how. Let go and let God handle the details. The universe responds to the energy of your belief, not your anxiety. When you live with that mindset, money begins to come naturally through new opportunities, creative ideas, and divine favor. Remember, one prayer filled with pure faith can change your entire destiny. It can break the chains of financial struggle and open the path of abundance. You may start to notice small signs, unexpected help, an opportunity to earn, a sudden gift. Those are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your prayer is working. Keep your heart thankful and your mind open. The more you trust, the more you receive. And when you finally receive your blessing, don't forget to give back. Help those who struggle, lift someone in need, and use your prosperity for good. Because the secret to keeping blessings flowing is generosity. The more you give, the more comes back to you multiplied. That's the divine law of abundance. It never stops where it's appreciated and shared. So yes, it's scary because it's powerful. You might say this prayer once, and your entire life can shift direction. You might go from struggling to shining, from worrying to winning. That's what faith can do. Just one prayer, one moment of surrender, one declaration of belief, and heaven opens its treasury for you. You don't need to chase money anymore. Money will start finding you. All you need to do is believe with your whole heart, speak with faith, and walk in gratitude as if your miracle has already arrived. It is incredible how a single prayer spoken with sincere faith can change the course of your life. Many people spend years struggling with financial difficulties, believing that hard work alone is the only way to earn money. They fail to realize that true abundance begins with faith and alignment with God's will. When you pray from your heart, not out of desperation, but with belief and gratitude, you open yourself to a higher flow of blessings. It is scary to imagine that something as simple as one heartfelt prayer can bring wealth and abundance into your life. But this is the hidden power of divine connection. The Creator holds all resources in the universe, and when you align your heart and mind with His guidance, miraculous opportunities begin to appear. The moment you say, "God, I trust you completely. You are my source of provision. Bless me abundantly so that I may bless others," your energy changes. This is not about begging or pleading. It is about recognizing the source that already has everything and allowing that source to work in your favor. Every word of prayer carries energy, and when spoken with pure intention, it sends a vibration into the spiritual realm. The universe responds to faith-filled words. Even if you don't see results immediately, unseen forces begin to work quietly to bring your desires to fruition. People, ideas, and circumstances that can help you manifest wealth start appearing naturally. Doors you never knew existed begin to open. This is the extraordinary nature of a prayer said with complete trust. Faith is the key that unlocks abundance. Many people pray, but their words are empty because they lack belief. They repeat prayers mechanically without expecting a result. But when you speak from the heart just once, with full confidence in God's provision, the universe listens. That one sincere prayer can trigger a chain of events leading to financial breakthroughs. You may notice small signs first, a friend offering help unexpectedly, a new opportunity presenting itself, or a sudden solution to a lingering problem. These are confirmations that your prayer is being answered. The scary and beautiful part is that you hold the power to change your life simply through faith. The reason so many fail to experience financial miracles is because they doubt. They pray and then worry, wondering if anything will happen. True faith, however, doesn't depend on immediate results. It trusts in God's timing and wisdom. When you pray with full surrender, believing that God knows what is best for you, you create space for blessings to flow naturally. Your mind becomes a magnet for opportunities, your energy attracts abundance, and your life begins to transform. One prayer, spoken with faith, can break cycles of struggle and usher in prosperity you never imagined possible. This prayer also transforms your inner world. Wealth is not only about money, it is about peace, purpose, and freedom from worry. When you align with God's abundance, your heart feels lighter and your mind becomes clear. Fear and anxiety give way to confidence and joy. You begin to see solutions instead of problems. You start making decisions from a place of wisdom, not desperation. God's provision is always accompanied by guidance, the ability to use resources wisely and for good. Financial miracles are more than just money. They are the opportunity to create a life of significance and generosity. When you say this prayer, do not focus on the how or the timing. Say it once with full faith, as if the blessing has already arrived. Speak from your soul, "God, I trust you completely. You are my provider. Pour your blessings upon me so that I may help others and fulfill my purpose. I receive your abundance now with gratitude and faith." Then release all attachment to the outcome. Don't let doubt creep in. The universe responds not to repeated begging, but to unwavering belief. Letting go is a vital step in allowing God to work freely in your life. The path of abundance is not meant to be stressful. It is meant to be joyful and purposeful. God's blessings are designed to elevate your life and the lives of others. When money comes, use it wisely and generously. Help those in need, invest in meaningful opportunities, and create positive change. The more you give, the more the flow of abundance increases. Generosity and gratitude create a cycle that ensures continued blessings. Wealth flows to those who respect it, appreciate it, and use it to make a difference. You may feel disbelief at how powerful a single prayer can be. That disbelief is natural because the results often surpass human understanding, but those who experience it know that the simplest acts of faith can bring the greatest rewards. One sincere prayer can remove financial struggles, create new opportunities, and bring peace to your heart. You don't have to chase money or stress over solutions. When you pray with faith, abundance begins to come to you effortlessly. The energy of belief attracts wealth, opportunities, and divine favor. So, embrace this prayer with your full heart. Believe it works. Feel gratitude as if the blessings are already present. Observe the small signs that indicate the unfolding of your prayer, a gift, a new opportunity, or unexpected help. Every sign confirms that God is answering your request. The one-time prayer is enough when it is spoken with sincerity, trust, and expectation. You hold the power to invite extraordinary abundance into your life, to break free from financial struggle, and to live with joy, peace, and freedom. It is truly amazing to realize that God's blessings are always available. The only thing required is faith, deep, unwavering faith that what you have asked for will be delivered. The more you trust, the more you receive. And when you finally receive, remember to share, to give, and to bless others. That is the ultimate key to sustained prosperity. One prayer, spoken with full belief, can transform your life. It can shift your reality, fill your heart with hope, and bring financial abundance beyond your imagination. The power is in your faith, your words, and your gratitude. Speak it, believe it, and watch as God opens the doors of blessings in ways you never thought possible. It is truly remarkable how one sincere prayer, spoken from the heart with complete faith, can transform a person's financial destiny. Many people live their entire lives believing that wealth and success come only through endless struggle, hard work, or luck. They fail to realize that true abundance begins with faith and trust in a higher power. When you align your heart and mind with God's will and speak a prayer with deep belief, unseen forces begin to work on your behalf. This is not magic, it is divine alignment, the moment when your faith connects with God's promise of provision. The scary truth is that something as simple as one heartfelt prayer can bring blessings that may seem impossible. The Creator owns everything in the universe, and when you open yourself to His guidance, opportunities, resources, and miracles begin to appear in your life. When you say a prayer like, "God, I trust you completely. You are my source of provision. Bless me abundantly so that I may bless others," you are making a profound declaration of faith. You are not asking out of desperation, but acknowledging that the source of all wealth already has everything, and that you are ready to receive. Every word spoken in faith carries energy. This energy moves through the spiritual realm, creating ripples that eventually manifest in the physical world. Even if you do not see immediate results, circumstances start shifting, opportunities appear, and people come into your life who can help you achieve your financial goals. The invisible world is working silently in your favor, rearranging situations to bring your desires into reality. Many people pray without believing in the outcome. They repeat words mechanically, expecting results but without true faith. This is why so many prayers go unanswered. But when a prayer is spoken once with genuine belief, the universe listens and begins to respond. One heartfelt moment of faith has more power than 1,000 empty words. You might start noticing small signs first. A friend extending help unexpectedly, an idea that sparks income, or a situation resolving itself suddenly. These signs indicate that your prayer is already being answered. The scary and wonderful reality is that your financial breakthrough may be closer than you think. And one true prayer is all it takes to unlock it. Faith is the key that transforms struggle into abundance. Many people fail because they doubt the process or give up too soon. True faith does not require constant repetition or second guessing. It trusts that God's timing is perfect and that every blessing will come in the right way. When you pray with full surrender, saying it with certainty, you create a powerful energy that attracts wealth, opportunities, and divine favor. One sincere prayer can break cycles of lack, open doors that were previously closed, and bring abundance in ways you never imagined. Financial miracles are not only about money. True wealth encompasses peace, clarity, and purpose. When you align with God's abundance, your mind and heart transform. Fear and worry give way to confidence and joy. You begin to see solutions rather than problems. You make decisions from a place of wisdom rather than desperation. God's blessings often come with guidance, the ability to use resources wisely and create meaningful impact. Financial prosperity, when aligned with divine purpose, is not just for your comfort, but for the benefit of others. The one prayer spoken with faith sets this process in motion. When you pray, do not worry about the how or when of your blessing. Speak it once, wholeheartedly, as if the blessing has already arrived. Say from your soul, God, I trust you completely. You are my provider. Pour your blessings upon me so that I may help others and fulfill my purpose. I receive your abundance now with gratitude and faith. Once spoken, release all attachment to the outcome. Doubt and fear block the flow of blessings. The universe responds to unwavering belief, not repeated anxiety. Let go and let God handle the details. As your faith strengthens, money begins to flow effortlessly, coming through opportunities, gifts, and unexpected sources. Gratitude amplifies the power of this prayer. Thank God not only for what you have, but for what is coming. Appreciation opens the heart and multiplies blessings. The more you acknowledge and celebrate the blessings in your life, the more the universe will respond by bringing abundance. This cycle of faith and gratitude ensures that prosperity continues to grow. It is important to understand that God's blessings are meant to be shared. When you receive, give generously, help those in need, invest in meaningful causes, and uplift others. The act of giving ensures that the flow of blessings never stops. Generosity attracts more abundance and creates a life of fulfillment. The power of a single prayer is astonishing. You may feel skepticism, but faith is stronger than doubt. One moment of true belief can remove financial struggle, attract opportunities, and bring peace and clarity to your life. You don't need to chase wealth. Wealth begins to chase you when you pray with full faith. Your energy changes, your mindset shifts, and life starts aligning with your prayers. Small signs will appear first: an unexpected gift, a new opportunity, or the sudden resolution of a problem, confirming that your prayer is at work. Ultimately, the real miracle is not only in receiving money, but in the transformation of your spirit. Your faith grows, your trust deepens, and your perspective changes. The one-time prayer has the power to break patterns of struggle, instill confidence, and bring abundance that touches every aspect of your life. It is simple, yet profound. It is quick, yet powerful. One prayer spoken with total faith can rewrite your financial story, shift your mindset, and open the doors of blessings in ways you never imagined. All it requires is belief, sincerity, and gratitude, and the willingness to receive what God has already prepared for you. It is truly incredible how one sincere prayer, spoken with full faith and belief, can transform your life, particularly your financial situation. Many people struggle for years, thinking that money only comes through relentless work. sacrifice, or luck, never realizing that true abundance begins with faith and trust in God. Faith is not a simple feeling, it is a spiritual principle that activates divine energy. When you align your heart, mind, and words with God's guidance and speak a prayer from your soul, invisible forces begin to work on your behalf. It is both beautiful and slightly terrifying to realize that a single moment of genuine faith can completely change your financial destiny. The Creator has unlimited resources, and when you connect to that source through prayer, wealth, opportunities, and blessings start flowing toward you. When you say a prayer like, "God, I trust you completely. You are my source of provision. Bless me abundantly so that I may bless others," you are declaring your faith and surrender. You are not begging or pleading. You are acknowledging that God already has everything and that you are ready to receive. Every word spoken in faith carries an energy that travels through the spiritual realm, setting events in motion to bring your desires into reality. Even if you do not see immediate results, situations begin to change, people appear who can help you, and ideas or opportunities emerge that can create wealth. The unseen world begins to rearrange itself in your favor, often in ways you could not have imagined. Many people pray without believing in the outcome. They repeat words without expectation, and as a result, their prayers do not manifest. Faith is the secret ingredient that transforms words into action. One heartfelt prayer spoken once with full belief is more powerful than repeated prayers said without sincerity. The first signs of manifestation may be subtle and unexpected help, a sudden insight, a solution to a problem, but they are confirmation that your prayer is working. The beauty of this is that you hold the power to unlock abundance through faith alone. The scary part is realizing that the simplicity of this process is what makes it so effective. You don't need complicated rituals or constant repetition. Just trust, belief, and gratitude. Faith is the key that opens the door to prosperity. Many people fail because they doubt or because they stop believing too soon. True faith holds steady even when results are not immediately visible. It trusts that God's timing is perfect and that blessings will come in the best possible way. When you speak a prayer with complete surrender and confidence, you create an energy that attracts wealth, opens doors, and brings opportunities. One genuine prayer has the power to break the cycle of lack, remove obstacles, and create financial freedom. Financial abundance is not only about money, it is also about peace, clarity, and purpose. When you connect to God's abundance, your heart becomes lighter, and your mind becomes focused. Worry and fear give way to confidence, hope, and joy. You begin to see opportunities instead of problems, and your decisions are guided by wisdom rather than desperation. God's blessings often come with guidance on how to use resources effectively. Wealth becomes a tool for good to help others, uplift communities, and bring positive change. A single sincere prayer can set all of this in motion. When you pray, do not focus on the how or when of your blessings. Speak it once, sincerely, as if the abundance has already arrived. Say from your heart, "God, I trust you completely. You are my source of provision. Pour your blessings upon me so that I may help others and fulfill my purpose. I receive your abundance now with gratitude and faith." After speaking it, release any attachment to the outcome. Doubt and fear block the flow of blessings. The universe responds to unwavering belief, not repeated anxiety or worry. Let go and let God handle the details. As your faith deepens, opportunities, gifts, and financial breakthroughs begin to flow effortlessly into your life. Gratitude amplifies the power of prayer. Thank God not only for what you have, but for what is coming. Appreciation opens the heart and multiplies blessings. The more you acknowledge and celebrate the blessings already present, the more the universe brings to you. Generosity ensures that abundance continues to flow. When you receive, give back. Help those in need, contribute to meaningful causes, and support others. The act of giving creates a cycle of blessings, ensuring continued prosperity. Money flows to those who respect it, use it wisely, and share it with others. The power of a single prayer is astounding. You may feel doubt or skepticism, but faith is stronger than disbelief. One prayer, spoken sincerely, can lift you from financial struggle, attract opportunities, and bring peace to your life. You don't have to chase money or constantly worry about resources. Faith transforms your energy, your mindset, and your environment. Small signs of blessing will appear first: unexpected gifts, new opportunities, or solutions to problems, confirming that your prayer is at work. Ultimately, the greatest miracle is not just the financial abundance, but the transformation of your spirit. One prayer, spoken with full faith, can break patterns of struggle, instill confidence, and open doors to a life of purpose and fulfillment. It is simple yet profound, powerful yet effortless. One heartfelt prayer can shift your entire reality, bringing peace, joy, and prosperity. The key is to speak it sincerely, trust completely, and receive with gratitude. Your financial miracle is already on its way, and it begins with the faith you hold in your heart, the words you speak, and the belief that God's blessings are abundant and already yours. It is truly astonishing how a single prayer spoken with complete faith and sincerity has the power to transform a person's financial destiny. Many people spend their entire lives struggling, believing that wealth only comes from hard work, sacrifice, or sheer luck, never realizing that true abundance begins with faith and trust in God. Faith is not simply a feeling or hope. It is a spiritual force that activates divine energy. When you align your heart, mind, and words with God's will and speak a prayer from your soul, the universe begins to respond. It is both remarkable and a little intimidating to understand that one heartfelt prayer can open the doors to blessings beyond imagination. God holds all resources in the universe, and when you connect to Him through faith, opportunities, wealth, and miracles begin to flow naturally into your life. When you say a prayer such as, "God, I trust you completely. You are my provider. Bless me abundantly so that I may bless others," you are declaring your surrender and faith. You are not asking out of fear or desperation. You are acknowledging the source of all wealth and allowing yourself to receive what is already prepared for you. Every word spoken in faith carries energy. This energy travels through the spiritual realm, setting circumstances into motion that can bring your desires to fruition. Even if you do not see immediate results, your situation begins to shift, doors open that were previously closed, and people appear who can help you move forward. The unseen world works quietly, orchestrating blessings in your favor. Many people pray, but their words do not carry the power of true faith. They repeat prayers mechanically, without expecting results, and as a result, their prayers do not manifest. Faith is the essential ingredient that transforms words into action. One sincere prayer, spoken once with complete belief, can be more powerful than 1,000 prayers repeated without conviction. The first signs of manifestation may be subtle: an unexpected gift, a new opportunity, or a sudden solution to a lingering problem. But these are confirmation that your prayer is at work. The incredible reality is that you hold the power to invite abundance into your life through faith alone. The simplicity of this process is what makes it so effective. You do not need complicated rituals or endless repetitions, just sincere belief, trust, and gratitude. Faith is the key that transforms struggle into prosperity. Many fail because they doubt or give up too soon. True faith holds firm even when results are not immediately visible. It trusts that God's timing is perfect and that blessings will come in the best possible way. When you speak a prayer with full surrender and unwavering confidence, you create an energy that attracts wealth, opens doors, and draws opportunities toward you. One heartfelt prayer can break cycles of lack, remove obstacles, and initiate a flow of financial freedom that continues to grow over time. Abundance is not only about money, it encompasses peace, clarity, purpose, and freedom from fear. When you connect to God's abundance, your mind becomes focused and your heart feels lighter. Worry and anxiety give way to confidence, hope, and joy. You begin to see solutions instead of problems, and your decisions are guided by wisdom rather than desperation. God's blessings often come with guidance on how to manage resources wisely and use them for good. Wealth becomes a tool to uplift others, support meaningful causes, and create positive impact in the world. One sincere prayer can activate all of this, setting in motion a chain of blessings that extends far beyond your personal life. When you pray, do not focus on how or when your blessings will arrive. Speak the prayer once with sincerity, as if your abundance has already manifested. Say from your heart, God, I trust you completely. You are my provider. Pour your blessings upon me so that I may help others and fulfill my purpose. I receive your abundance now with gratitude and faith. Once you speak it, release attachment to the outcome. Doubt and fear block the flow of blessings. The universe responds to unwavering belief, not repeated anxiety or worry. Let go and trust that God is orchestrating the details. As your faith strengthens, money, opportunities, and divine favor begin flowing into your life naturally and effortlessly. Gratitude is the amplifier of prayer. Thank God not only for what you already have, but for what is coming. Appreciation opens the heart and multiplies blessings. The more you acknowledge and celebrate the good in your life, the more the universe brings to you. Generosity is equally important. When you receive, give back. Help those in need, support worthy causes, and uplift others. Giving creates a cycle of abundance, ensuring that blessings continue to flow. Wealth flows to those who respect it, appreciate it, and use it to spread goodness. The power of one sincere prayer is astounding. You may feel skepticism or disbelief, but faith is stronger than doubt. One heartfelt prayer can lift you from struggle, attract opportunities, and bring peace, clarity, and confidence. You do not need to chase money or constantly worry about resources. Faith changes your energy, mindset, and environment. Small signs appear first: unexpected gifts, new opportunities, or solutions to problems, confirming that your prayer is being answered. Ultimately, the greatest miracle is not just financial abundance, but the transformation of your spirit. One prayer, spoken with full faith, can break patterns of struggle, instill confidence, and open doors to a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. It is simple yet profound, powerful yet effortless. One heartfelt prayer can shift your reality, bringing peace, prosperity, and opportunities you never imagined. All it requires is sincere belief, trust, and gratitude. Your financial miracle is already on its way, and it begins with the faith you hold in your heart, the words you speak, and the expectation that God's blessings are abundant and already yours.